Alrighty guys, we are back and ready to press that unpause button. We have set our sights on one thing and one thing only. Maintaining our alliance and vassalizing Mzab. And we hopefully can make that happen because, one, I don't think they have too many soldiers. Two, we have established a most magnificent spy center here, and then three, we can create a reason for war, and obviously we want to cleanse their heresy, and the goal would just be win more battles, and so eventually we want to subjugate them. So this would just be destroy enemy, and they have made us a rival, so we're gonna click that one because it doesn't have the most. So eventually, once that is created, we will go to war. In the meantime, however, we are going to build an amazing army here at Al Jazeera because that is where we want to have the soldiers, and every great army starts with some infantry. So we are going to spend our money on some infantry, and then we are going to spend it on some cavalry, and then we are going to spend it on some cannons. And then we will march our great army all the way over and hopefully blast them into oblivion. So that gains development. We're definitely going to allow them to gain development and move freely here. As you can see, we are building a marvelous wealth and economy here. So we're not too worried about that. We want to get some cavalrymen because cavalry are pretty good. Obviously, we want better. Oh, we want heavy cavalrymen because these are going to be way stronger. So we'll get 2 things of heavy cavalrymen. We're not going to build too much military. We had a lot last time, and that kind of, when we switched to the new version of the game, it kind of didn't do very well. So 3 infantry, 2 cavalry, and 2 cannon brigades, I think, should be enough to march our forces all the way over there and defeat our former vassal who made us an enemy. So we are training that military. We have our spies doing spy work. We could also sow discontent as well. Or we could corrupt officials. I think we're going to sow discontent and allow us to, you know, make things a little not so good there. So we can sow discontent, we can make them unhappy, and when they're unhappy, they will be more happy with our rule. So I actually built 1 cavalryman instead of a heavy cavalryman, unfortunately. And then we will build 1 more cannon. And with all of that, we should be good to go. So we don't really care about exploring. I'm actually going to cancel these explorations if I can, because, I don't know, they'll explore it as we go. We have lowered exploration costs to bare minimum, because I just don't think it's really worth it. We aren't getting much out of it. There isn't any reason to do it. We are building a true army. We will build a true, you know, nice land force to really get some stuff done. And then, of course, we want some supply carts here as well to feed our army. So, we have the carts, we have the people, we have the food, we have everything they could possibly need. Looks like we are struggling to get a lot of food there, but we are fully everything. So we are going to get big money from our good government policies. Morocco, I believe, is still in an alliance with us, I think. Yeah. So they still have an alliance. Let us have a royal marriage here. Bam. Yes. Always good to keep the allies happy and keep everyone good. We could ask them to become their vessel, which would be funny. I'm not really sure what would happen if we became Morocco's vessel. I've never really done that, but we should gear up for this war, which we will now march our troops up here to this area. I also want to consider making a city right here at this location where we're building clay and such. It is pretty big. Or we can look to here to make this a city, which I think is the best play. So getting cities in these areas where we have the most control, as you can see, is going to yield the most profit. And then we can continue developing, continue building infrastructure, and continue making our country going well. And hopefully this war will be swift, and we will slaughter them and make them pay. Right now they have no alliance. Oh, they have alliance with these guys. So we can just conquer both of them. It's fine. We have many allies. State the war goal. Destroy the enemy. This will cost some stability, but oh, hang on. Alright, let's stop military access then. So if we declare war while having military access, it causes problems. So we will end military access. There we go. So we ended it. And then I think they have it with us, so we need to finish that up, and then we can go to war with them. We want to get more diplomatic spending for now, so we'll crank it up to get a diplomat in 2 months real quick, and make our life way easier, you know. Just becoming a diplomatic powerhouse pretty quickly. So we will now lower this back down to nothing, so we get more doubloons. And with our money, we can hopefully declare war with our destroy enemy. And now we will not take a hit to our stability. And we shall now go to war. We actually don't even need Morocco. I'm going to go to war with them if Morocco wants to come. They are more than welcome to. But now that we have declared war, we are going to select levies to raise. We're going to raise all levies, and we are going to rally them right here and send the troops, get this massive force underway. I'm honestly just going to send our main military here and stop them from raising their levies. I don't need to call Morocco to this fight. I don't think we need Moroccan interference in our affairs, because that means we get favors. And with those favors, they will want us to do stuff. Contain Confucianism. Okay. I'm down to contain that. Like I said, we do not need to bring Morocco into our aid. They do not need to come. If they want to come, they can, but we do not need them to. Alright, our main army actually is just big enough to really deal with them. And we'll have these levies just go and attack here. We'll have the rest of the levies attack elsewhere. Main army, this is with real soldiers. Levy, that's just a horde. And these guys over here are just simply losing to Tellus, so didn't really have much to do with that. We should have total war and conquering in a matter of moments. Just gonna take out that castle, take out this area, and then we'll have to go down there and take that. And then hopefully we can establish an amazing area. We're losing a lot of food there, but we are spending as much as we can on food. Our son has come of age. He now has a he's now married, so let us find nobles, oh my goodness, nobles of our age that have good stats, because that's how you make good children. And you know, being an Islamic nation means you can have 4 wives. So, nice age, crank them out, 4 wives, inherit a powerful country, and get after it. So now we are officially conquering these other cities. They do have fortifications, so it might take us a little bit, but we can use that. Oh, we can ask for money soon. Oh boy. Detach siege. Do we not have any cavalry with this? Dang. Usually, you have cavalry, you can just detach. Oh, you know what? We will... they're fine. We're gonna finish them off anyway. I'm not too worried about them at all in any capacities. 300 soldiers. We will finish taking these areas. And after we have taken them all, we will now look to build more infrastructure. So marketplaces, obviously, #1 thing to build. Then paper workshops, tool makers, all the fun things and all the fun cities to obviously make the most profit we can. And then, you know, marketplaces. We need to always check the marketplaces. We want as many marketplaces as possible in all of them so we can make the most out of it. Which, you know, tends to always happen anyway. Okay, so we can build 5 marketplaces here. Marketplaces allow for more trading. And more trading allows for more money to be acquired. We can build this here. Okay. Yeah. Well, let us build, we absolutely want to build fun docks in everywhere. Let's actually just go ahead and look at production, marketplace, in all of these cities. We just want to build, max out our marketplaces. If you have a city, you're getting markets. Markets let us trade like crazy. Alright, so marketplaces are maxed out there. Let us go to whatever that fun dock was. This building. Definitely building that in every city. That is a very good trading building. Look at that. You just learned the new trading buildings randomly. Alright, now we have invested heavily in all that fun stuff. Once we can cap these 2 cities, we will then finish them off, and we can send the rest of our forces home. I actually kind of like having a nice little standing military. I think it'll be very beneficial for us. %35 chance, come on. Sad. So it looks like we just gotta constantly roll that 35% chance to cap things. Which is unfortunate, but it is what it is. Cap these cities, come on. We're low rolling, we're low rolling. There we go. Finally. And now let's go cap the final area. And once we have capped the final area, it's already headed towards mysticism. Might as well go towards mysticism even more. They already think us to be mystics. Might as well keep it going. Then we cap this. And then we will send our full army there to finish them off. And if they do not surrender yet, then I don't know what else to do. Bam. Alright, we have fully captured everything they have. Let us see if they want to become our vassal. Toggle country treaty. You become a vassal. Good. Alright, they will become a vassal and they will pay us all their money. Good. We don't have to humiliate them. We don't have to do anything. We're just gonna make them become a vassal. Oh, it needs to be occupied. Do we occupy them and make them become a part of this? Do we care enough about that? They already accept it. I mean, we're about to capture it anyway. Maybe we wait and see what happens if Tellus gets it. Alright, perfect. Now we can truly become that. You know, let's just take them over. Conquest them. Unless, yeah, we can't make them become a vassal. We can just annex their territory. Perfect. No, that's how you war properly. They, you know, we tried diplomacy. We tried to make them part of us. And you know what? Tell us, you have done so good that I don't really care about that area. So you can just have free land. Let's cede this province to them. Oh, can I not give him that? Oh, that sucks. They don't have... Dang it. Can I not just cede... Oh, I can cede that to them. Good. I couldn't cede the province, but I could cede the locations to them. There you go, Tellus. Now you can have that. Great work in the war. Everybody is here. Everybody is happy. They have very low subject loyalty. Can't imagine why they would hate being our... I can't imagine why they'd be mad at us. All we did was what was required of us. And now we pretty much only have to worry about Spain, which means we can station our main military force right there. Now, I do want to try... There are a few things I want to do. 20% trade advantage, that's pretty OP. Let's try to make these guys happy with us. Alright, so we gotta wait for our diplomats to come back. Let us see if they will sell us this. I doubt they will, and I kind of regret selling it to them now, but maybe. We have an alliance, this economy, buy location. I see. Oh my. Yeah, they ain't gonna accept that, huh? I guess I need to be far more wealthy. Far, far more wealthy. We could always go to war with Morocco. Shake everything up, take this land for ourselves. Or we can... These guys are... they're a vassal of Morocco. Oh, these guys are not anything. We could actually vassalize these guys. Maybe. They're rivals with Morocco. Okay. Well, they're pretty far from becoming our vassal, but we could go to war with them, and... I don't really know what a war with them would accomplish. I'm honestly pretty sure Morocco's gonna go to war with them, and then we'll be brought into it no matter how we feel. Offer an alliance? Oh, come on, Egypt. I guess. Should we offer them military access? That's good. Should we give them some military access? Then we'll offer them some food access. Alright, we're actually making too much stuff, so we need to keep on making these marketplaces and keep on growing those. Then I also want to just simply look at the I do not want to go to war with the Ottomans. Let me become their friend again. They've fully become the Ottoman Empire. Oh my. So our alliance just didn't go very well, and now they hate us, but now they're a full-on empire, and we cannot handle their ire at all. So let us keep getting stuff, let us keep building what we can, and hopefully we will have a nice... Can we build in our capital yet? No, we're overbuilding still. See, that's crazy. Whatever, just keep cranking out the paper shops. You got 7 people there. That one's down. That one's down. What we got here? Thousands. More paper. You can never have too much paper, guys. Just keep making paper. When in doubt, make more paper. You think you need more money? Make more paper. I don't know why that is like the best thing for us to make. I don't even think printing presses have been discovered yet. But when in doubt, paper it out. Oh, we actually need to build counting houses everywhere. That'd be a massive investment for us. Alright, we got a standing military here. Let's look at our market view. Alright, just so we stop wasting money on food, we'll keep these guys here. We got carracks and war galleys. Keep the army nice and stationed in our center. We'll park the fleet right here. Just, you know, make sure it's looking for stuff. Alright, while we continue to build these markets, continue to build these places. We finished urbanizing this area. Let's see if there's else. Oh, yeah. Oh my, where is that even located? I don't know where that's at, but we definitely need to crank it up. We'll let them mold over it. Merchant quarters. Alright, that is the new building. That is the thing we want to build everywhere. We have none of them. Build these quarters. Alright, just keep cranking out these buildings, keep cranking out this money, and we will hopefully be able to raise one of the greatest militaries the world has ever seen. I have a daughter. I have a son. I have the crown prince. Oh, we cranked out another one. I'm just non-stop cranking out these babies. Oh, we need to appoint someone to... We want highest diplomacy. Why was it searching... Oh no, it was at highest. Perfect. Do great, sir. Assimilate that area. We'll bring those people into our great nation. Look at that. Just non-stop control. It is just a piece of paper. The crown will recover momentarily. Now, unfortunately, we still have, we're close. We are close to having enough buildings, which is very good. But we just need a little bit more. We need a little bit more, we'll be a little happier. Let's see if there's any new policies we want to enact. I haven't looked at those in forever. I don't think any of these are restricting them. A construction center. Now that will be very powerful in all these areas. All of these cities we've been working. Ooh, control over the money. Do we give our merchants control over the money? I don't really know that. Oh, maximum tax. Yeah, we're not letting. No. Guild investments, privateer contracts, trade monopolies. That's not good. Treasury rights, tax efficiency, bank interest. That's not too bad. Urban development. So that, I think we can give them to. I don't see too much problem with that. That would allow them to develop things better, but it does give them more power. And our people are already very happy. Yeah, so we've given them a lot of power. We kind of maybe need to give the Ulma a little more power. See if there's any policies that we could give them. Oh my. That is bad news. So as far as these go, I mean, we could allow the clergy and the administration. That's not too damning. Religious diplomats, that's actually really good, and it doesn't really make anyone too unhappy. Strengthened fate. A tax exemption? Absolutely not. I don't even know why you'd ever put this in here. That just makes everybody mad. I revoke that, like, ASAP. Alright, we'll give them religious diplomats. There you guys go. You may have religious diplomacy. And because we gave them some power, we can also give these guys this. Which will, you know, it'll adjust eventually. We'll have to lower taxes a little bit. So, we're investing in our estates. We're investing in our legitimacy. We're just investing in everything to hopefully make our country absolutely fantastic. I'm actually going to split the Navy right now, and I'm going to build some maritime presence here, as well as right here. So I'm actually going to move them to here, and then we are going to split the Navy in half to establish more maritime presence in these areas. So, you know, just a little bit of naval balances. So I think you click. Oh no, I want to transfer. I'm not sure how you. Oh, I guess we just split in half. Perfect. So you can put half here. Nice. That city has converted to us. We love that. So we are then going to split this in half as well. Send these 8 boats here. Split in half one more time. And send these 8 boats here. Perfect. That should allow for some naval presence. Make those people happy. Make some people grow. So we are urbanizing that city. We're developing our capital. We're assimilating that area, which is why we got a core there. The nation's growing finally, and I love that. Now we have a lot more money, and with that money we want to do counting houses possibly. Yeah, I mean it's just more crown power in these 3 locations. Then we also want to do merchant quarters. Well, we want to build as many of these as we possibly can in every city we get. So once we get a city, we build the fun dock. And then we need more merchant quarters. So we just mass build these everywhere that we can. We could get a loan to build them all. That would be huge. But as you can see, we're getting a lot of trade. We're getting a lot of happiness. Our people are growing here. And yeah, that is all very good. So we have improved as much as we can with the Ottomans. We need to somehow mend our broken... we need to mend what we broke with them, unfortunately. So we have military access with Egypt. Can I improve anything with Egypt? Okay. We can improve it up a bit, and then we will hopefully become allies with Egypt. So we'll have Morocco, Egypt, Carthage. And as long as the Ottomans don't declare war on Egypt, that happens in my games quite often, we should be a-okay. Let us see if Morocco can give us money. Yeah, they can. We love Moroccan money. We just gotta wait a little bit before we can ask for Moroccan money. Is this good? Preferred market access. I see. So we should probably go for that with them, even though like it just helps us immensely, helps them immensely. Oh, we can't till December. Okay. So in December we can do it. Good, good. Alright, let's see what my Crown Prince is up to. Crown Prince, you need that administrative education, my king. Just future king. King to be. So they got a lot of wheat there. Now we need to just improve our... we haven't looked at our RGOs in a while. But also, we do need to get more of these wonderful merchant quarters going. Perfect. More merchant quarters. Trade, trade, trade. Everything about us is trading. We're going to become a very prosperous empire that secures the coastline. I'm literally gonna build a city on every single coast as well. We have gained more prestige. We've honestly almost done that, at least here. This place is kind of eh. We have a lot of rural areas that just aren't really worth doing that to at the moment. Alright, he's improved as much with Egypt as he can. We need +6, so let's send them. Let's request food access. Thanks, Egypt. Oh, I gained that from them. Interesting. Interesting, interesting. We can call a parliament. Let us put it at the lowest controlled area. Bam. What are we researching? Oh, government reform. That is very nice. Parliament, flute, gravel road costs. Well, we're already at, not gravel road. I thought we said to assemble it there. trade expedition. Expand our armories. Conduct a census. I kind of like that. We've decided to conduct a census. We shall do that. We shall address these. No one cares about spiritual retreats. And we shall see what else passes. Luckily, we can operate at a brief deficit for now. Let's also crank our army maintenance down to half while we are at a time of peace. I see no reason not to do that. A son has been born, the current navy, current army, government, looking good, rebels doing nothing. We don't even need to build a spy network anymore. Our vassals doing vassal things. Egypt, how we doing here? Government reform, we love that. But before we do more, Morocco, the time has come for you to give us some money. Oh, we don't have enough favors with Morocco. They haven't called us into war in a while. Alright, reform. Admiralty regime, that's not too bad. Monthly prosperity, food production. I kind of like that. Black chambers, don't really need that. Religious laws. Mandatory bureaucrat education. Plus, 5% literacy is kind of massive. Transportation. 10% less for roads and a trade range of 20. That's really, really good. More peasant levies. That could be very good. But we're not really looking to go to war with anyone at this point. I don't really care about colonies. Diplomacy isn't terrible. Administration. Okay, we could tax the clergy 10% more. That's pretty good. Oh, infantry maintenance costs of noble bar. There are so many. Ooh, a privy council, 3% more taxes. So we're not really buying food unless we have people towards our west. So I kind of think privy council might be the best. Just 3% more taxes. Or we could do this, court of wards and liveries. But that gives noble power. I'd rather just do a privy council. Alright, privy council, then we'll look for roads and trade with the next reform we get. I think that is the best. Now we could embrace global trade. We probably should embrace global trade here soon. Oh, what is that? Forced embargo. Wait. I'm so weird. They demand from us to embargo. Why would we lose opinion? I'm gonna decline the offer. Wait, why would we lose opinion by complying with them? That's what I don't get. I feel like we should be, like, it should work the other way? Maybe I'm wrong, though. Alright, time to spend our entire treasury on merchant quarters for more trading. Yay! Then we develop these areas, we write more laws. And we shall continue to grow. We could look to embrace global trade. Honestly, what are we even getting? So we're getting levies, House of Parliament. I mean, like, we are getting good things still. And like Navy morale, we don't really care about, but you know. All right, so we'll get all these, and then we will embrace it. We might actually just embrace it from all of our trades that we're doing right now. Absolutely, we're taking advantage of that benefit. Holy. Oh no, we got rebels in the country. They're gonna rebel. No. They're not allowed to rebel. Production. Merchant quarters. Perfect. I think that actually builds all of them everywhere. Nice. Or nearly all of them everywhere. Look at that building construction, Kia. Very great. Very grand. Alright, so we're continuing to get everything we need. We're getting big money. Our economy is great. We're getting more trade every time a merchant quarter gets completed. Our nation is just growing in ways that I mean, obviously, it's like we are sitting at a crossroads where we could, like, we're sitting at an alliance with Morocco, and we're very close with an alliance with Egypt, so we can just profess trust to them. I see. They're convinced by our flattery. Perfect. So now we can offer them an alliance. Come on. Come on. Let us go. We have an alliance with Egypt. Merchants worried about lack of protection. Well, that's why it's called free trade, buddy. You can trade freely in your areas and do whatever the heck you want. Are we... Man, we're still unable to build these buildings. I don't know how much more development I need. Like, we're developing it like crazy. It has been developing for like a whole decade. And it is still, or even more than a decade. I wonder if it's because we're upgrading to merchant quarters. But, I mean, that just gives us so much more money. And then we're going to get 3% more money the moment that, that completes. So that'll be amazing. House of Parliament. Well, obviously we build that puppy in our capital. What is this? Oh, that's a very, very expensive hospital. House of Parliament. 13,000 right there. That's kind of crazy. But that's probably because building things, yeah. It's because building buildings in our capital makes us lose money. But we shall build the House of Parliament. This will be glorious. So we're getting 200 a month right now, even though it says we're only getting that. I don't get that, honestly. But it works. It works. Things are great. Our Privy Council just popped, so we now get 3% more doubloons because of our wonderful thing. Yeah, so we just have too many buildings here. So we just have too many people here doing too many things. And I don't really know how to fix it other than keep developing. Alright, wait, so... I see. So we should literally build them everywhere else but our capital for now. And these quarters will allow us to continue trading, continue finding so much more, and then we can... I mean, I'm shocked. This is actually one of the first episodes that we've had in a while where Morocco doesn't declare war on Castile, or Castile declare war on Morocco. So, we are actually very happy with that outcome. I've been worried that that's going to happen. Like, that could just happen at any time. Which, I actually think forts are our best hope. We can defend, we can build up, we can be happy. And it allows us to continue making things really nice. Our navy, I don't really want to lower its maintenance to half when we're at a time of peace, because your navy's your navy. Alright. Honestly, let us just... I feel like no matter what I do, it's just gonna be paper shops here, so... When in doubt, paper investment. I don't know why we have so much paper processing and investments in our nation. I really don't, but crown power is just increased because of our parliament building, so everybody's very happy. Let's take a look at that control. So we have great control over here, surprisingly. Oh, we can claim the throne of Morocco. Should we do it? So we've upped control significantly in these locations, and we've made this coastline very happy with us. We just need to keep doing that on all the coastlines. And hopefully we can... That is why it's called free trade, absolutely. Navy morale. Our navy has higher morale. I think we should found a town here. We like founding towns in these areas. All along the coast. Especially when they don't have any fish, really. We'll just have towns across every coastline. An independence movement. Guys, this is not going to work out for you very well. Let us support your loyalists. Hate to break it to you, but your independence movement is not going to, it's not going to happen, okay? We're about to get these, and then we can work on global trade to become a most amazing area. Let's see how Naples is doing. What do they got going for them? Alright, let's just take a look at Naples, because this was our goal originally. I'm just intervene in war. That's a friendly one. I'm just kind of curious what creating this would do. A religious war, humiliate, a trade conflict, humiliate, attack threat. Okay, so we could just attack a threatening rival. I like that. But what does declaring war look like? So they have Denmark, Hungary. We have Morocco, Egypt, Carthage. Oh, so even with that, we lose. But, I mean, like, Hungary and Denmark aren't going to really do much. It would just kind of be like their standing military. I guess they have a lot of units. I think we almost invest... Do we invest in artillery? If we plan to go to war, do we crank artillery in units out? Or do we just go with trade again and keep building it to where we have a supermassive military that they can't do anything against? Do we go for the next stage, or do we rush this stage? We have essentially, we have united all of Islam. We have Morocco, we have Carthage, we have Egypt. The Ottomans, you know, I messed that up by accident. But, you know, maybe one day we will be able to befriend them again. Let's see if they will befriend us with royal marriage. Here you go, yeah? They say no to that. Unfortunate. So we definitely want to go to royal marriages. Children can have better education. Let's see if there's any royal marriage that they will do. They do not, dang. They just they don't like us anymore. Improve opinion. Alright, let's see if we can improve that opinion of us. Because it kind of sucks when they just hate us for no reason. Well, not for no reason. We've ended an alliance twice with them by accident. And by accident, I've been trying to, you know, play the favor game, make them come into our fold. So a Spinner's Guild actually yields more money than most of these, so I'll build them in the best possible locations. Nothing like dropping a fortune on spinning. So essentially, I think it's because early on we invested a lot in our fiber production, making cloths, and because we invested a lot in making all these cloths, we have now invested more into these areas, I guess. I don't really know how it works, per se. The Ottomans hate us and have rejected our guy. Unfortunate. I feel like there was somewhere here that had like 30,000 people that we could have dropped a city on. And like, these have people. None of these places like really have. You know, let's just look at population. Oh my, everybody's flocking to there. Anywhere that has like over 20,000 people, we want to build. It's like this. 5,000 people. Or 54,000. Oh, that's not even ours. Oh, okay. Al Jazeera, Talba. Okay, this place. This is it. This is where we want to found a town. I was like, I know there are places out here that just have a lot that we could build towns in and things around. This is a city, right? Yeah. Downgrade to town. I have no idea why you'd ever want to do that. But we're almost at 3 million people, and we're growing by a lot every week, which makes me very happy. I don't know where these zealots are at. Oh, they're down here. Whatever. If we go to war, we will surely crush them. So luckily, we can just spend all of our time making production. Let's look at RGOs. We definitely want to see the RGO builder. All right, let's sort by what gives us the most money. All right, and of course we want to build more RGOs where we can. Just more money, more things, more people. Obviously, we want to make sure they have the proper population. Otherwise, it's not really worth building up. I guess we could just do this. A little shift click. There we go. Getting more farm, getting more food, getting more buildings. We are just mass investing and developing into... Oh, yeah. Market Expansions Act. Absolutely, we want that. Parliament. Yeah, we're definitely not containing global trade, so we're just gonna see how this goes. By the time we're actually done with things... Advances, matchlock levies. We'll just go ahead and expand it. Trade maintenance, lead output, beer workshop, iron output, pop, promotion, pearl. So this is like all the workshops, gyms, output, institutional growth, food production, trade range, upgrade to empire costs. That's not a bad one. I don't know which way I want to go. Let's look at the other side. Maritime trade advantage, maritime presence, port authority. Absolutely need a port authority. Proximity, absolutely. Wine output, trade efficiency. I guess we can go with dye workshops. Trade companies. I mean, that's all colony stuff. But trade ranges, trade maintenance, a customs house. Yeah, I mean, we go with that since we're becoming very good traders. And then we obviously want a fine cloth workshop. We want that. We don't need to reduce inflation, but trade range, very good. Institutional growth, food, distiller's workshop, I mean, pearl output, very good. Glass workshop. Alright, and then obviously we can get these. Okay, so that's pretty much everything for the next while. Very good stuff into the global trading world, which we absolutely love to see. We're continuing to develop. Our nation is looking so very prosperous. Our market has expanded. Al Jazeera has expanded. We are just literally massively expanding everywhere, growing everywhere, and hopefully going to become an absolute powerhouse in this area. Unfortunately, we have quite a few things. So we're gonna just keep going. I already have 15 children. My goodness. That is crazy. Yeah, we need more people. We need more people. It's always needing more people. Yada, yada, yada. Hostile pirates. I still don't understand what pirates do. Like, I literally have never seen pirates do anything at all. They say that they do things, but I have yet to see these pirates. Absolutely. We will accept that, Ottomans. Alright, I think we want to actually gear up for a war here soon, but we need to... Before we do that, we need to research the next age of troops. We have matchlock levies. Well, actually, it'll be a while since we just started global trade. So we might honestly just send everyone. How many levies could we raise? 440,000 soldiers. My god. Alright, we're gonna build... These are transports. These transports can carry... how many? 950 soldiers. Okay. We're gonna build 8 transports at each location, or at each of these, just to have more. Because in order to carry this fleet, we are going to need these transports. Massive transport building underway. So now we just need 4 more. And then, honestly, maybe we build some more war galleys or some caravels. All these transports aren't going to do much if we don't have any army. So we're doubling our navy, but it's mainly just transports doing transporting things. So is it actually doubling? I don't know. I don't really know. But what I can say is that they have not declared war on us, which makes me happy. Yeah. We're gonna build it in that. The Oma will get over it. Make him happy. Are we taxing him too much? No, we're taxing him the right amount. They'll become happy eventually. Oh, I mean, I don't really care if Telos has any opinion of us. If they want to mess with us, we will blast them into the Stone Age. Let's look at production. So, what gives us the most money? Still paper workshops. So, let us build more paper workshops. Yay. It's just like mass production here. Right there, produce things. Make more money. Produce things. Make more money. Power up our navy. Alright, I mean, each one has some galleys. Each one has some heavy ships. I think if we built 2 heavy ships for each, or 4 heavy ships for each, I'd feel really good. That would make me feel very comfortable and pleased with our navy. We'll rule as we see fit, you peasants. Do not contest us. We are going to become the greatest nation the world has ever seen. We're gonna rebuild the glory of Rome. We're gonna go for Naples. We're gonna blast you into the Stone Age. And there ain't anything you can do about it. 1, 2, 1, 2. Flutes, war galleys, everybody just being all happy. I don't know why they're running out of food, though. That is potentially a problem. They should not be running out of food. Perfect. Alright, we have 20 vessels. All ready to make war and destroy. Oh, you know what? It's because it isn't set to this. Get food, distribute food. Get food, distribute food. It's because when you get new boats, they don't automatically maintain that setting. That's fine. We'll enforce our will upon them. We're doing great. They can't be mad at us. Forever. Or maybe they can. Alright. Can I arrange a royal marriage? No. None of my kids are of age. So that's why we can't. We have 15 children. I'm cranking them out. Holy moly. This game has no chill when it comes to that. Especially when you're playing these, countries. Oh my. Okay, so we can just build these. Perfect. Okay, so the shift button builds them all, but then we don't have many people. That's fine. What's the worst that could happen? See, we made enough. We didn't even need a loan. This is how it be. Rebellions? Think we have any rebels incoming? I mean, like, I don't really care if they rebel, right? They're not really gonna do much. I don't know why wood is so in demand. Well, it's because we're building these many boats, I think, which is actually so cool. Like, we actively are building a navy, and because we're building a navy, our game reacts to that. I think that is awesome. Alright, we have a navy of 80 boats. And that navy is going to bring the soldiers all the way over. So we're going to continue developing. But I think this is where we call it, guys. We had a great episode. We re-vassalized Mzab, and we are now building an amazing navy, army, and economy. So very soon, we will have that war with Naples. And until next time, I'll see you then. See ya.